BWOne here at BWOne.com, and it's time to give you my review of the LG Optimus T for T-Mobile. The Optimus T is the first LG Android handset on T-Mobile's network, and we're going to start off with an unboxing here. Slide up the box right there. Pump. And it'd be cool if you get a little pop sound when you slid up the box there. But this is the Optimus T here, and we'll get to that in just a second with a little hardware tour. But let's check out what we have inside the box. Alright, let's see what we have here for accessories. So we start off here with some headphones here. Looks like your standard headphone jack for these headphones, and it does have the answer button on it, which is pretty cool. Stereo headphones. You have a micro SD cord here. Micro SD cord is pretty much standard, and with most smartphones these days being micro USB. And you have your USB wall charger, also becoming pretty standard that these two are now being more separate than usually together. These are becoming separate, since in case you lose this, you can use another one, or you can use this for a different phone, and so on. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's slide down what we have in here. We have your start guide. Looks like your terms and conditions and such, standard paperwork, and a note here from LG. The notice card here says, the Wi-Fi calling feature is not available on this device at this time. We anticipate this feature being made available when ready by an over-the-air update. So that's pretty nice of LG to let us know that, so we won't factor that into our review here, and hopefully this feature will be coming pretty soon. Alright, let's do a quick hardware tour around the LG Optimus T here. It has a really nice feel to it. It reminds me a lot of the Nexus One as far as the kind of the feel in the hand, and somewhat the look too. Let's start here on this side. Don't have anything on this side, but we have like a nice little chrome trimming that's kind of going around the phone. On the bottom here you have your micro USB port, and you have your microphone port. On this side here we have the volume buttons here, and it's pretty much integrated inside the sort of the chrome trimming around the phone. On the top here we have the power button, also integrated into chrome trimming. We have the 3.5mm headphone jack, and we have this little latch, not latch, but rather slot here that you pull up like that, and it reveals the SD card here, micro SD. This is 2 GB pre-installed, and the 1500 mAh battery. They'll give you a talk time of about 5 hours and a standby time of about 450 hours. And a 3.2 megapixel camera, and there is no flash. Alright. Snap all that back on. Snaps back on just like that, nice and easy. One of the more easier battery doors to take on and off than most phones. And it's pretty securely on there, snaps on, snaps off. Pretty nice there. Alright, let's head on here to the front of the phone. In the front of the phone we have the earpiece here, and then we have a 3.2-inch screen that gives you a resolution of 320 by 480 pixels. It has 16.7 million colors, and pretty cool there. And then here at the bottom we have pretty uniquely here, usually most of the time these buttons here at the bottom are generally all touch sensitive, but it looks like we have 2 physical buttons for, it looks like your menu and your search key, and then your home and back buttons are actually touch sensitive here in the center. Pretty interesting, and it presses down here itself. Just notice that. That's a button itself right there that you can press down. It's going to be interesting how all this works inside of the interface here. And as far as internals that you can't see, you get your standard Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 3G data. Obviously T-Mobile's 3G data at WCDMA 1700. You get 600 megahertz processor, 150 megabytes of internal memory that you can install apps on, but this is Android 2.2, so you should be able to move those apps onto the SD card if you run out of space. And pretty much a standard affair as far as internals are concerned. Pretty good stuff here from LG as far as hardware. But what we're going to do now is we're going to play around with this for a couple of days, and we're going to really see how well the LG Optimus T really works. Okay, let's take a look at the software that's inside the LG Optimus T. Now, LG does have sort of their user interface on top of it here, but for the most part it's just for small enhancements. Overall, it's pretty much the stock version of Android 2.2. You do get LG's sort of customized widgets that they have available, such as the weather widget as you see there. Go back, and you have your home screens. You can slide around. I think you have 7 total here, and the menu, which more resembles the older versions of Android like 2.0 and 1.6, with the app drawer kind of comes up, kind of just slides up there. But inside, as far as software, they do add a few demos for some games and stuff like that. You do have swipe, which is really nice. It's more like swipe tips, but I'll show you swipe in just a second when I get a chance there. And also, since I did the unboxing, they did send out the update for the Wi-Fi calling, so that it's available now on the Optimus T, which is pretty cool. And you get TeleNav, ThinkOffice, and pretty much your stock Android apps, Twitter, Facebook, and such. I'll show you quickly here. Swipe, bring up the messaging. And as you can see here, I think you can choose between the keyboards. That's the stock keyboard. Change the input method, go to swipe, and there you have swipe there, which I'm no good at. It's like I spelled the word the, but I'm usually not very good with it just yet. I need some more practice with it, but as you can see there, it comes pre-installed with swipe. And you can see overall it's pretty fast and pretty smooth. A couple of other additions I will show you here in the settings. It does have DivX support, which you do have to register. We'll go into settings here, and you go to About Phone, and you have DivX video on demand registration, so this does support DivX. And you can also have this cool feature called Drive Smart, which basically prevents you from texting, using and answering your phone while you're driving. Has some automatic features that you can set, so it can tell once you start driving, it'll pretty much lock your phone down, so you won't be able to use it unless you stop driving and stuff like that, and it'll be able to, you can have it auto respond back. If somebody sends you a text message, you can have it auto respond telling them that you're driving. You can have Bluetooth enabled automatically the second you start driving, and you have the upgrade Drive Smart Plus, which will do automatic driving detection. So pretty cool stuff there to keep you safe. But other than that, this is pretty much, like I said, stock Android with a few additional applications, a few things added by T-Mobile. But overall, it runs really smooth. It's a really nice experience. Swipe is definitely a great add-on to it, and like I said, it's really fast. It's really nice especially for a phone that's pretty much going free on most carriers, little as $50 I think or so in some places that are charging for this. This is definitely a good phone for that. Definitely have to give a thumbs up to LG here on the Optimus T and the Optimus line of phones. They've all been so far very, very good, and I definitely have to say the Optimus T on T-Mobile is definitely one to go with if you're looking for an Android phone that's not going to break the bank. Like I said, this is pretty much going for free in most places, so thumbs up, definitely grab it. So this is BWOne here from BWOne.com, reminding you to head over to the link in the description and check out the full written review with pictures. Subscribe to our YouTube page here, follow us on Twitter, and always remember to live your tech world in high definition.